There's a moment, quiet, unexpected, when a younger woman feels drawn to a man far older than her. Not because of money, not because of power, but because of something rarer. Presence, calm, depth, certainty. And when that switch flips, it's no longer the loud, restless boy who holds her attention. It's the man who doesn't even try. Why does this happen? And what makes that pull so hard to ignore? 1. Maturity. When you notice her shoulders soften around you, when conversations slow down, deepen, become more honest, you're often witnessing a response to emotional stability. Many younger women are used to inconsistency, reactions instead of reflection, intensity instead of groundedness. A composed man feels different. Psychology describes this as attraction to regulation. Humans are naturally drawn to nervous systems that feel safe. You understand the signal. She isn't reacting to your age. She's responding to your steadiness. So you remain measured. You don't rush emotionally. You don't react impulsively. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, be tolerant with others and strict with yourself. Composure is quiet power. 2. Space over pressure. When you don't text constantly yet her warmth remains, when silence doesn't fracture connection. That's comfort, not distance. Attraction suffocates under pressure. It expands in space. Anticipation activates emotional engagement. The mind leans toward what isn't always available. You recognize the truth. Constant access lowers perceived value. Intentional distance builds curiosity. So you communicate with purpose. Not from anxiety. Not from fear of losing attention. A common real-world pattern. The man who isn't always reaching becomes the one she thinks about most. As Coco Chanel said, don't spend time beating on a wall, hoping to transform it into a door. Restraint creates magnetism. 3. Intentional communication. When she asks where things stand, when misunderstandings dissolve quickly after honest dialogue. Clarity is doing its work. Most relational tension grows in ambiguity. The brain interprets uncertainty as stress. Transparency restores calm. You understand. Directness, delivered calmly, builds trust. So you speak plainly. No mixed signals. No emotional fog. Think of the countless relationships that collapsed not from incompatibility, but from truths never spoken. Oprah Winfrey once observed, communication is the bridge between confusion and clarity. Clarity is strength. 4. Planning and leadership. When her energy shifts at the words, be ready at 7. When anticipation replaces indecision, leadership is creating relief. Modern life exhausts through endless choices. A decisive man reduces friction. Direction lowers mental load. You see what it means. Planning isn't control. It's stability. So you lead gently. You prepare. You design the experience. Even a simple date becomes memorable when it carries intention. As Steve Jobs said, deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do. Leadership is clarity in motion. 5. Long-term mindset. When conversations subtly drift toward the future, when she probes your views on commitment, evaluation is taking place. Many younger women are not dating casually. They're assessing emotional security. Evolutionary psychology supports this. Stability and reliability consistently rank as deeply attractive traits. You understand the moment. She's measuring consistency, not charm. So you answer honestly. No evasiveness. No strategic aloofness. Keanu Reeves once said, I value authenticity and loyalty above all. Commitment signals emotional safety. 6. Style, silent authority. When her eyes pause on your shoes, your watch, the fit of your clothes, impressions are forming before language. Humans judge visual signals within seconds. Well-fitted, clean, intentional. These communicate discipline and self-respect. You understand. Style is not decoration. It is identity made visible. So you invest in quality. In fit. In timeless pieces. Tom Ford said it plainly. Dressing well is a form of good manners. Elegance speaks quietly. 7. Approachability. When attraction exists but hesitation remains. Your energy may be admired yet perceived as distant. Closed posture reads as closed personality. You recognize the shift required. Warmth lowers psychological barriers. So you relax your shoulders. Uncross your arms. Offer a natural smile. A small gesture often changes everything. Princess Diana once said, "Kindness and affection can change the lives of people around you." Approachability is silent confidence. 8. Eye contact. When her gaze meets yours, holds for a breath, then returns again later. Connection is already unfolding. Eye contact activates trust mechanisms in the brain. You understand its language. Steady eyes communicate presence and respect. So you hold the gaze calmly. Without intensity. Without avoidance. As Audrey Hepburn said, "The beauty of a woman must be seen from in her eyes." Presence lives there. 9. Emotional intelligence. When she shares stress, doubt, vulnerability, you're being offered trust. Strength in this moment is not dominance. It is containment. You understand. Listening is often more powerful than speaking. So you remain grounded. You hear fully. You respond without defensiveness. Daniel Goleman wrote, "Emotional intelligence begins with self-awareness. Emotional safety is unforgettable." 10. Owning your age. When she responds to your stories, your perspective, your calm certainty, authenticity is doing the attracting. Trying to appear younger fractures credibility. You understand the deeper truth. Confidence grows when a man stands fully in who he is. So you carry your years without apology. A timeless real-world observation. The man comfortable with his age becomes the man others feel comfortable around. Clint Eastwood once remarked, "Aging can be fun if you lay back and enjoy it." Ownership is magnetic. Reflection. Calm. Clarity. Depth. Presence. Not techniques. Not performance. But the natural gravity of a man aligned with himself. And what carries true weight never needs to announce itself. Calm doesn't make you invisible, it makes you unforgettable. If you found this video valuable, subscribe to Silent Stoic, where each day you become stronger and more composed. Now tell me, what is one trait you've gained with age that changed how the world responds to you?